motion. Yeah, moving so fast you missed it. Yeah, I might just disappear. Feel like I skipped it. Yeah, I ain't got the fear. I could risk losing it. What are the benefits? Or should I hold it tight? Turn my clutches instead of just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken. I guess I'm starting over, and now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole who once had no control. I was breaking my oath. It was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take hold. Sad how it goes when you don't even know to begin. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is at fault. After all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, and now we're the solution.
I spread my arms like frosting, like a phoenix wing around this offspring. Soda sing songs of optimism. 1972 caught the rhythm of a heartbeat. Lost the change in a car seat.
And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Dylan Bundy starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy pitcher's having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point, and we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Striding in is Malik Smith, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Brian Hayes digging in now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. A ball and a strike. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Hayes is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Popped him up. Frazier is there. And the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. So now into the box is Ramon Urias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ramon.
A ball and no strikes. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 6 home runs and 23 driven in. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Digging in next, Bryce Harper. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along. You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Anderson stands at second with no outs. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. No one out with a runner at second. Got him swinging on a split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Joe Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. That's popped up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. D-Row makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, someway, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. A little bouncer.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And another foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. Here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Hayes waits on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Second inning coming up from Toronto. It's the Blue Jays. And digging in will be Mike Moustakas. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Moustakas is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Keston Hiura is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
The 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Stepping in next, Ryan Mountcastle. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled away. And there he goes towards second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Gonna have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here now the 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Astros ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone. Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
So here's Adam Frazier as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ramos gets his lead at first, nobody out. This is popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
Second baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The right fielder.
Wow, the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
0-1 the count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. Career number 247. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
George Springer the next to hit.
Number 4. George.
Right side fair ball down the line. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Your attention,
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. He singled in his first AB. 0-1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Fielded cleanly and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Astros nothing. Striding in for Houston, Donovan Casey. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Donovan.
First pitch on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
After it is Hicks. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning now, as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Matt Wieters comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. And there's ball 2 now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Springer comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Up next to the Astros.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. To third, right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. And we're back for the bottom. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. On the season, Hicks carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Fouled off. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 40.
And stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Third baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch on its way.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. 1 out, base is empty, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
High and deep down the left field line. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ramon Urias. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the 2nd inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league juego.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here's a look over to first, and late reactions, and they got him. The 1-1 home. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Here comes the 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and striding forward the designated Hiera. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball. I got to count 2-2.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. Next, it'll be Lawrence Gilman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in for the Jays, George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
the center fielder, Joel.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Now back, the designated hitter, Marcell.
Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Dave Lawrence. It's strike one. Base is empty here with nobody out. This is skied into short left center. Lindor backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good way. Transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. This one's blooped out toward right center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
In now, Adam Frazier. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Astros nothing. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the rookie outfielder Donovan Casey. First pitch on the way.
Casey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hit softly down the line at first. Hoskins has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
One away for the Astros here in the 6th. And digging in next will be the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. And it's fouled away. And there's ball 1. One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
On its way is pitch number 75. 2 and 2.
2 strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. Frazier into foul territory, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Malik Smith is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ramon Urias.
The shortstop, Ramon Urias.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Paul Sewald gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And Bryce Harper will dig into the plate as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here's George Springer as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Harper running from first. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Gelman is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Harper leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. This pitch is popped up. Wieters has a play. 2 gone. Next up is Rhys Hoskins. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Looking to send him packing again. Slow little roller to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Loop down towards short, and that'll be the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the. Ready now is Aaron Hicks. He doubled his last time up.
The left fielder.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 1-0. Line hard deep into left. Casey is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So one away now in the Toronto seventh. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First offering went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Casey is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Next to bat for Toronto, Adam Frazier flew out last time up. First delivery to him. Lifted the other way to left center. Smith's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the first pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And there goes the combined no-hitter. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game. But from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Lawrence Gelman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hiura, base runner at first with 1 out. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Lawrence Gelman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Dave Lawrence. It's strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one.
hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Matt Wieters is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Grounded to first. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Ramon Urias. Now here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Hit in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter,
next to
8.
hit, Tim Anderson. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 3.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Pulled toward right center field. Smith finds some space out there for the catch to retire.
Leading off for the Astros, the center
First
fielder,
delivery to him. Malik Smith is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, the third
Dane
baseman.
Dunning answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 33, Jay Dunning.
At the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Hard liner to center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. So next to bat will be Mike Moustakas. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. The 1-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike now for Houston. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And this will be fouled away. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Hit in the air down the right field line. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dylan Bundy earns his 8th victory of the season, finishing 7 no-hit innings in the effort. Nate Eovaldi was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Goes to Nathan Eovaldi. He falls to 3 and 4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Time I light one up. Don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them? You wanna hear something? Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa clone, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri. Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League, Tyler Alexander got his third win this season as the Angels pushed past the Royals 4-3. The San Diego Padres combined for a 4-hitter as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-1. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.